Boom.
Okay, so let's get all set up.
What's up?
Good to go.
Y'all know what the deal is.
Degenerate Gents Podcast.
You know?
I'm gonna get this out the way.
T.I. rap now.
This nigga too fresh.
Yeah. What's good? No, I ain't saying yeah to that, y'all. I'm just saying yeah in general. But what's up with y'all? You know how we gotta do. Gotta smack out our little womp, and then hit y'all with that goodness. So, subscribe.
Right there.
Share. Like. Before we do something bad to y'all, man.
Oh, and comment. It's that bar. That's right.
Comment.
Okay.
But until then, we gonna slap y'all with this intro. We'll be back after that.
2, 1. Five, 4.
Y'all know what it is. What? So, you already know what it is. Mind your biz. If you ain't got none, we back at y'all once more
With another one.
with another one, man.
Another hit.
Talking a little crazy to you, trying to put some game up in your head, and on top of all of that,
Your boy D Witty.
yeah, it's your boy, still badass. You know what we is. We Degenerate Gents. We want y'all to be degenerate gentlemen and gentle ladies with us. So, today, y'all, we on this hotness, man. We got a couple subjects we wanna bust out, but my guy Theo got something to get off his chest area.
No.
So we go.
Nah, I feel like you just sent me to HR.
No, Theo got something to get off his chest area.
No.
Okay.
Okay, a friend of mine.
A friend of Theo's.
A friend of mine is going through something. Okay.
Come on.
Now, if you've ever been in a relationship with somebody who already has children, there's a balance that you have to maintain. So, what do? I mean, you can't really be a disciplinarian, can you?
Nope, unless you get permission. Well, if you get permission, then yeah, you can. But what I would do.
What if
in
they
those
talk
cases,
back? That's what was going on.
Yeah, now see if that was the case, as long as, because nowadays some of these kids, they'll step into grown people's shoes and be like, you know what I'm saying, we finna do this, we finna do that. But if you
Hashtag fuck those kids.
yeah, fucking kids.
That's a thing. If you look it up.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We didn't say it.
Yeah, we ain't saying.
We didn't create it.
Exactly.
It's a thing though.
Exactly. It's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Both of mine is A1 and my babies. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All the other ones, it's just bad out here for no reason. Fuck them kids, man.
It's a majority of people who's hashtagged this to make it a
Yeah,
statement.
but y'all know the Degenerates. We love the kids.
Well,
but
no, we love kids.
if I was in those shoes, I would put it as how was I when I was a kid to people that wasn't my parents and stuff like that.
I was a dick. No, actually, I was a bit of a mama's boy, and then when I got 13, I got rebellious.
I was probably a mix of both. I ain't gonna lie, I was a mix of like when I was around my parents and them, I was a real angel-like kid. I didn't do too much. I was to myself, you know, trying not to get in trouble and get whooped on.
But when you were out in the streets, you were out in the streets.
When I was out in the streets, I was a hellion. I was doing everything under the sun that I shouldn't have been doing, but you know, I don't know if most hood kids did that, but I was the book smart, street smart, intelligent hood kid. You know what I'm saying? I was that guy, so I kind of knew what to do.
There's actually
at home.
a term we have for that. It's called a Southie. I'm sure if you've seen The Departed, Marky Mark. Shout out to Mark Wahlberg. He explains it.
I just heard that for terminology too. Southie. I ain't know nothing about that, but
You
I just
stay
heard
in
about
the
it now.
suburbs during the week or whatever. You live that privileged life. But then on the weekend, you spend time with the other half of your family in the hood or wherever they're at. And you're trying to live that life. You get it? That's what a Southie.
You might have called them. I don't think we ever called them burbies, but that would be a good terminology. I forgot what we called them back in the day. Folks who went with people that was wealthy,
well, privileged.
And then,
yeah. But then
we had some.
But then they came back and thought they were about the other life, and it's like now you're making mistakes.
We call them perps. That's what we used to call
Perps.
Perps.
Oh,
Perpetrators. Okay. That's basically what we nickname like when people be going around be like, yo,
Detroit.
Yeah.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Perps.
K-Zoo.
Southeast.
Yeah. They call them Southies, and up in where Thee Leezy from. where I'm from, we call them perps. We used to call them perps. That's a whole different
Pops.
whole different age. Yeah, we used to call them perps. The perpetrators, like you perping. We used to say you perping. Basically, let's say you never sold no weed in your life before. You waited till high school and then you start selling weed. We'd be like, oh, you perping. Basically, you perpetrating, you lying, you being false to yourself, you doing, you know what I'm saying? That's how we put it when we was a little bit younger. But nowadays they got what they call it now, glazing. They call it capping, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, capping is
false flagging and stuff. Well, false flagging was back in our day too, but them two are predominant nowadays. You capping, like stop the cap, basically like you capping, but you're lying on yourself. You know what I'm saying? But capping back in our day used to mean when you was telling jokes about on people. It's like your mama or something. They were like, ooh, he capping on you. Or
nobody does that anymore.
No, because it's too many guns. It's too much guns out here. People are afraid to be, I would say, cordial and funny nowadays because you never know what type of mood. Everybody always in some little desolate mood.
Shout out to my mom, Joe. She said the same thing. I was raised in a fist fight era.
Yeah.
And she told me, don't engage.
Yeah.
These boys got guns now.
Yeah. That's where we come from, the era where you just walk up to a person and punch them right in their joint.
What happened to the fade?
Yeah. Man, the fade got replaced with them choppers. That's what happened. Fade
What an AK.
replaced, man. Yeah, because it wasn't. Now it ain't about fade no more because people don't want to take no L because it's the age of technology, and you take an L, it's gonna be all over it.
Oh, and shout out to you idiots who actually posted on Facebook and Instagram and shit when you commit the crimes and shit. That's entertaining.
Yeah.
Me and Dion, we laugh our asses off.
Yeah, I be wondering why.
It's so funny. Why'd you tape yourself?
Yeah, I be wondering why in God's good green earth would you commit a crime and then post it on social media for one. If you act like judges and police officers and detectives, such and so ain't smart enough to take that evidence and use it against you in a court of law, y'all got issues, man. That's
it's a funny concept.
Yeah, because if you sitting up there, if you going to rob a store, most people don't take cameras with them when they rob a store, but a lot of people do.
A lot of people, you know what they do?
A lot of people do.
Yo, they put their location on.
What I don't understand is why do people, when they commit a crime and they get away with it, do they get the nerve to, like, you know what, I need somebody or some essence or some crowd of people to acknowledge me and what I did. So they telling themselves, which is self-snitching. They self-snitch on themselves and then try to blame everybody else around them like they did it. You know what I'm saying? Like they the ones that told on when they told on themselves. That's self-incrimination. I don't know why y'all do that.
Drop a horn on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because I just don't understand that, bro. Like, that always been fun to me. Like, I was told back in the day, if you want to do something, you want to do it by yourself. Because the more people you got, there's more people that can tell on you. Even if you trust that person with the world, if you finna do something that's going to get everybody locked up for some years, you either do it by yourself, and you'll be you, God, and Earth that know who did it. Or nowadays, you, God, and the several hundred thousands and millions of people that you'll put it online to show. Because, believe me, it's going to go viral.
I'll let you know something. Don't worry about how big the circle is. Worry about how tight the circle is.
Yeah.
I talk to 4 motherfuckers a day. And then 3 others. What is the other one? Is my girl.
Yeah, I tell you. Yeah.
You get it?
I talk to him. If it ain't my brother Dave, it ain't one of my homeboys.
You ain't got 10. You ain't calling 10 motherfuckers.
Because nowadays, it's not even the communication part. Because I want to communicate with everybody that I know. But you have to. A lot of people is going through different situations in life, and a lot of people are not in the same space they was when y'all was real good friends. Like, some friends become foes after a minute, and some friends fade away, and they just become distant friends instead of close friends. Because you got your circle of distant friends, close friends, and friends you consider family.
And sometimes your heroes become villains.
Yeah. Sometimes your heroes become villains. Sometimes your heroes
Sorry,
become
I had
villains.
to say it. He gave me that line.
But you ain't lying though, because sometimes heroes do become villains, because now you got to worry about one of your good friends messing with your
somebody
wife.
you looked up to. No, it's something like you looked up to, and now you're disappointed. You're not mad at him or her. You just disappointed.
Yeah, you disappointed. No! But people take that as hating. Disappointment now has been switched to hatred. You know what I'm saying?
No,
everything is
hating. I'm mad at the fact that I can't respect you.
See,
Boom.
and that.
You see
a
how
lot
I
of
thought
people
about
don't understand
it?
that. What you just said, a lot of people don't understand that nowadays. A lot of people don't understand that their disappointment don't mean they hate you. It means they're disappointed in that one singular decision that you made, or that one singular path you decided to take. No, that's what they mad at. A lot of people say, "Oh, you hating on me? You never liked me," and then all type of stuff come in.
No,
like you never messed with me in the first place. You was always plotting on me. That's how. Cause, and I'm gonna say this like I always tell Theo. Computers, but not even computers, cause that made me sound outdated. Social media, the need for attention.
Floppy disks.
Yeah, but imagine if people would have beef when we put it on floppy disks. you have to download it just to see it. Like,
black and
man, you gotta
okay, we nerding out. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry. I'll get back to
it. Yeah, like just like you said, like computers. I mean, social media. Once again, social media. The need for attention and virality is the reason why a lot of friendships and relationships are irreprehensible nowadays. Like you can't make it up in no way, shape, or form, because it's just basically a lot of people out here is like
hair looking loose.
Yeah, like a lot of people out here just like, you know what? We want to be like the cool kids, so we gonna act like the cool kids, even though we're not part of the cool kids branch.
You know what? But I don't think you should have to follow the stigma. I mean, I recently got into TikTok too, right? Mm-hmm. But here's something I noticed about myself. I'm not really about that social media life. I enjoy doing this podcast.
Yeah.
And posting it and sharing it and letting my people know.
Yeah, that's about it.
But I don't want to be. There's a difference between rich and famous. You understand?
Yeah.
Famous people just know you. That don't mean you're rich.
Nope.
You get it?
Yeah, it just mean you know. Yeah.
And then rich is just rich, but nobody gotta know you.
Yeah, you can be rich in heart. You can be rich in spirit. I mean, rich in money.
That was one of the big debates we had about this podcast itself. It was like, dude, what is it? Rich and famous, or rich or famous?
Yeah, we just want to be famous right now, and we'll get rich. We'll get rich in that. Well, we already building our money up, so.
And just so you guys know, I have social anxiety, so that's why you don't see me posting a lot of anything on social media or anything like that.
Yeah, I think it is. Plus, I basically done got to almost that point too, because now I
don't like big crowds.
Yeah, I just post positive, to try to post positive messages for my people, and I learned not to put my business on Facebook, because I used to. Yeah. Back about a couple of years, about 3 or 4 years ago, I used to. Yo, I got mad, bro. Everybody was.
Let me tell you about this dude, man. He would put biblical verses. He would damn death upon people. Yeah. The way he would talk. Like,
yeah. It was. I used to do a lot of
extra.
Yeah, a lot of extra stuff on Facebook and Instagram and all that craziness. I need to get mad, and it was just too much, bro.
You alright?
Yeah. We got to the point where people would call me like, "Yo, bro, you good? You ain't finna hurt nobody, is you? Or ain't nobody finna try to hurt you, right?" I'm just like, "Nah, man." It's like, "Oh, okay, well, it's just you being you." You know what I'm saying? And then I learned probably about like 3 years ago. I was just like, you know what? One of my homeboys, shout out to him. He basically kind of woke me up a little bit, because one day I was snapping on something. He's like, bro. He's like, why are you always posting something? I said, why are you always posting like
negative?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's like, man, you always posting just like nothing but just crazy talk. And I was just like, nigga, no, I don't. And then he was like, bro. He was like, okay, I'll entertain it. He was like,
he gave you receipts.
Yeah, he was like, oh, yeah, well, I'll entertain you and say that you don't. But why can't you woo? And I was just like, you know, he's right. I sat back one day and hit a blunt and was like, you know what? My little homie might be right. I was like, I think he is right. I'm like, because every time I get mad, I post something, but I try to be cryptic about it, which basically
Sounds even creepier.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Creepy, but
That's my opinion.
I talk around the subject. I'd be like, you know what I'm saying?
Morbid.
Yeah, it used to be like, I love the Smurfs, but
it starts off in the darkness.
Yeah, like, and then it's
like that.
It's like I'm trying to come to the light, but I go right back into the darkness. Be like, no. So nowadays, I just post videos and like inspiring quotes for folks. I'll be like, you know, think better. We ain't all got to do this. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to your dreams. And I'm always been that type of person, but social media and getting caught up in that social media type of vibe was having me do that, because I'm like, oh, okay, well,
you were keeping up with the Johnsons on the internet, bro.
I was trying to keep up with them. Then I just decided, like, you know, let me slow the car down.
It's a good confession. It's a good confession.
I was like, let me slow the car down. I slowed the car down.
I got off. Like, I have social media for networking and just talking to people, like messaging and stuff. I don't post shit.
That's how I that's how I do the friend thing. Like, the big crowd, like you said, I don't like big crowds. I don't mind big crowds, but I don't like how some people will try to make their social media personas into real life personas just in case they go viral. They can act like they do on social media, and they'll, you know, keep getting people or keep being relatable or whatever they want to do.
Whatever's popping.
Yeah, whatever's popping in that little circle at that time. But I'm
not about that life. That's
no.
Keeping up. That's just
I'm too angry for all that. Well, I'm not angry, but I'm something different. I don't when people try to throw me out my calm space, I get Hulk-like, and I just be wanting to either punch you or just do something real messed up to you. But I don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I've also mastered patience. Patience. Because we gotta have that, especially living here in Florida, where you gotta have the patience of.
Oh, it takes time,
man.
In Florida, it takes time.
Man, it takes
time.
It took me a while, and I've been here almost 10 years. But it takes the patience of saints for some of these people down here. And when y'all be seeing that stuff on like wherever y'all at, besides Florida, and y'all be seeing all that crazy, hell, we be in Florida, and I see some of this shit that I'm like, what?
He drives past it,
bro. Man, drive past it. I see it on television.
He don't even really watch it on the news. He just drive past it.
Yeah, shit. We literally, like, one time a dude got murdered at the gas station, or he got off at the gas station. I literally got off work and drove through it. And it was like, what is? And then I seen the forensics van. Once you see that, that's either somebody that got shot or it's been a big fight somewhere. But it got shot. He got some young dude some older dude trying to mess with a young dude. Tried to swing on him, and young dude blew him out of shoes. But the thing was, right up out of his shoes. So I'm like, damn. But that's that social media, and that's the music, and that's the influence that they got nowadays.
And then that's self-snitching again.
Yep.
Because it was on social media.
Yep, it was on the news.
Okay.
But I drove past it. If I wouldn't have drove past it and seen it, well, then I wouldn't have believed it. But
message.
Y'all keep all that stuff off the net. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I am interested in how people get scammed. I'll be real interested in like how catfishing. I'll be watching that.
Dude, how'd you bring that up?
I don't, cause it just.
My PayPal got scammed.
It did.
I just got a text about how something was declined.
Cause somebody tried to use your PayPal, but see, that's what I don't keep all of that. I don't know, like the Cash App.
So that shit is real,
bro. I'm telling you, it's people out here that, and it ain't even the simple fact that it's not enough money out here. It's more than enough money. People have made it their due diligence and their job to go in and take what everybody else, because it's the age of social media where it's, hey,
it seems cool, or do you think?
No, they've seen this so many times from so many people that they think, okay, this is easy money. It's a lick. It's the new lick. It's like, yo, this the new sweet lick. Like, this the new sweet lick. I ain't gotta punch nobody. I ain't gotta go physically to nobody and rob them. Don't nobody know who I am behind the screen. So that what they do is they tap into your matrix and they filter all your matrix into their matrix. And like you said, somebody got your PayPal account and learned how to.
I was just woke up, boom, on my PayPal. I got a text message. Your card was declined.
Yep. I would have shown if deactivated it right then and there.
Oh, I did that.
And I would send me another one.
Did that.
And I would have backed up security on your PayPal. Because you could also do that.
Okay, I did not do that. And in those step processes, as we talk about it, okay? Thank you for tuning into Degenerate Gents. All right? So, like, subscribe, drop a comment, okay? We just got 3 simple rules. Now,
that's it.
The DGP plan, take somebody else's phone. Hey, Dion, let me see your phone. Have you ever heard about this podcast before?
No, I have not heard about it.
Oh, here it is right here.
Oh, DGP.
Oh, yeah, look. Check it out, all right?
Oh,
there you go.
I will be sharing this video with my friends.
There you go. Thank you.
They're going to be like, they're going to be like, he's stupid. Hey, that's how it is.
That was good as fuck.
But that was our little commercial. That was our little sponsorship for the day. You know what I'm saying? That was our little sponsorship drop.
You gotta
make
that a short.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, make that. We're gonna put that on as the commercial to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? But we thank y'all. We like y'all joining us, man. And make sure y'all keep joining us. Share with your friends so they get some of this knowledge too. Oh, we ain't out just yet. We got one more thing to talk about. This Mariah Mills and Zion Williamson situation.
For those that don't know, Dion.
Those that don't know.
Can you drop the signs?
Let me fill y'all in. If y'all been living under the basketball rock for a second.
Look up your Googles.
Yes. And y'all didn't know about this, but Mariah Mills is the ex-corn star that she says she doesn't do corn anymore. She says she does music, but
Jezebel.
Yeah, to us, to me, she sounds like a little scammer. But she is the young lady who has been on Zion Williamson's neck about his money, his career, his choice of baby mamas now. Because as you know, Zion Williamson has a baby on the way by another ex-corn star. So one corn star is mad at the other corn star because basically that one corn star is having a baby, and you already know what babies is to some of these women out here. Cha-ching. It's paycheck filled. Yeah. And
it's nothing but a paycheck.
The other corn star is mad because she's not getting any more $100,000 payoffs or anything like that.
The other one gets more money than the other one.
Yep.
Now that's the war.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That's the fisticuffs that they at. But it is taking a turn now because now the Mariah Mills girl has been dogging Zion, was dogging Zion out for like, I say a good week and a half, 2 weeks on Twitter. She had like over 400 tweets. Dude, one of them, like, she had 300, literally, and this is no exaggeration, she had almost 300 tweets in one day. So that means like every few seconds. Every few seconds she was just on the phone. Now it might not have been as much, but I think it was probably like around like 100 something. But she has, for you to make 100 plus tweets about one person.
How do you got so much free time in your day?
She ain't doing nothing. She ain't getting it. I guess she's
okay.
I guess she's a model in music, musician. For one, I ain't seen none of her pictures, and for two, I've not seen none of her work as a corn star, so I don't know nothing about that.
Honestly, I did not do my Googles on this woman.
Yeah, I didn't research that. I didn't know she was a porn star until they said something.
We read articles.
Yeah.
We're readers.
Yeah, so and plus, I know a lot of people, they watch what they watch, and especially like the adult entertainment stuff, but me, I don't indulge like that. Like what you say.
Yo, shout out to me. I haven't watched porn in 2 years.
Yeah, I just don't.
2 times.
Yeah. just don't. I don't try to engage like that because I got a whole wifey, so I don't need all that. But even then, I know a lot of people. I ain't saying people.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Do what you do, man.
But I felt like I was disengaged.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Like, yeah, it's disengaged. I don't know. I'm a different person. I'm a different breed of person, and I just kind of float off into that. You know what I'm saying? That morality type of standpoint where I'm just like, just watching it too much, then you'll be considered like a junkie, and then I guess if you don't admit that you at least watch it once in the blue moon, then people will think that you're weird or something. But I think it could be, you don't have to indulge in all that and still be a normal person.
You know what it was with me? It was like I got so into it where even normal sex couldn't get me going.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, it was like you mentally and it's
mentally engaged in all the crazy scenes you've seen.
Yep, and then
and that's what I decided. Yo, this is a
thinking
problem.
you thinking about your adequacies and inadequacies and all of that, and it can mentally mess you up to where you can't perform normally because
reality check.
Yeah. So
men issues. Yeah, this happens.
Yeah, it messes up your testosterone. It throw off your testosterone. It throw off your mental, because us men, we mental when it comes to that. Women, they don't have to be, because they just got a hole. You just stick it up in there, and then that's pleasure for them.
As a man, you got to be ready.
Yeah.
Set. Go.
Yeah, but if you ain't if you ain't mentally right or your body too tired, ain't none of that happen. Work. Ain't none of that's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to.
If you consume too much,
you start saturating your mind.
Your mind in those 3-4 girl scenes or whatever you doing or whatever you're into in X videos, Pornhub or whatever you're into. Then next thing you know, it dilates. Like it dilates the single girl relationship.
Yep, it diluted to where now your mental is like, yo, we need 3 of them. This one ain't satisfying us enough. Nah. We need 3 of them.
I can barely handle 1.
Yeah,
what am I gonna do with 2?
Yeah, man, I'm not. Call me lazy. I'm lazy. I'm lazy in that aspect, because I do just enough for the one that I do whatever I can for the one. I can't do 2, 3, 4. Nah, bro. Nah. Especially now that, you know what I'm saying, I'm an OG now. You know what I mean? So the body is still strong. So is the mind and the spirit. But Father Time is undefeated, and I know I'm not the best fighter in the world, so I know I ain't finna defeat him. You know what I'm saying? I know I ain't gonna be the world, because everybody that came before me that tried to defeat Father Time, he's still here, flawless. Flawless victory, bro. Flawless victory. So I'm gonna try to preserve whatever I can, as long as I possibly can. But when Father Time come and say, hey, yo, give me that PlayStation, give me that Xbox, and you gonna take that, yo, I need this, man. I'll holler at you later. And be gone. He gonna be gone with it. You know what I'm saying? So back on the subject.
Yeah.
So she went and made all of this, BS about him, and it died down because everybody was getting on her neck. Everybody was like, you sound like a stalker. So she making videos to everybody. Oh, I'm not a stalker. Me and him got something going on.
You think that catches?
No. He trying to.
Look up inside of the screen. You think that catches?
Somebody gonna pause that. Somebody gonna try to pause it and see. All right, okay, they caught it now. Only thing they gotta do is just. Right,
I want to see that. All right, cool.
But since she did all that Twitter, she got kicked off Twitter. She started doing that on Instagram. They kicked her off Instagram. So now she calmed down for a minute. She got tired. Well, I don't know if she got tired or if she just gave up, because the last thing we saw is that she was getting a tattoo on the side of her face of dude's name. But it really, you could tell it was fake, and it was just a thing for her to get on the table and shake her butt. But by this time, she done turned so many people off by how unattractively crazy she acting that people didn't really matter. People was like, for one, you didn't get that man name tatted on the side of your face. For one, why would you
be talking about again?
Just the same shit. she tried to get Zion Williamson's name tatted on the side of her face, but everybody knew it was fake. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew it was like a wash off ink type thing. But fast forward, everything died down. Now she's coming out with a video. She came out with another video recently and said he was supposed to send her $62,000, and
What?
because she feels like she deserves that or something. She ain't earned it. She ain't did nothing for him. He been trying to avoid her like the plague. This is all the stuff that we know or people are thinking. But she said he owed her $62,000 for what? I don't know. And now she's saying that he's beating her. He's gonna have a baby, but I guess she lost the baby because he was beating on her. She was like, she wrote I think it was like a post somewhere that she wrote she wrote a post on her TikTok, and it said like she tagged the NBA, his team, and she tagged Gilbert Arenas' podcast for some reason, but she had no chill, Gil. Yeah.
I have no idea why.
So she tagged domestic violence, all that stuff, because I guess she back on Instagram now. So she tagged domestic violence and all that, and she was like, Zion, you ain't gonna tell the people that you beat me, that's why I lost the baby, because she was also saying that she was pregnant, and everybody knew that she wasn't pregnant. So she goes on, but the thing about the video is that, for one, she wasn't crying, she was acting like she was crying. And you know, this is what got me. She tried to wipe a fake tear away on the top of her eye. Like, she literally touched the top of her eye. And when she realized that she was trying to fake cry and she touched the top of her eye, you can perceive that as... No.
Let me stop.
No. She could perceive that as either... people could perceive that as her trying to push down some tears, which that's crazy. Or it could be perceived as
okay, shout out to Fluffy.
Little Fluffs in the building. Little Fluffy in the building. But yeah,
God damn it.
Yeah, that's what happened with that's what happened. And now she's saying, you know, she's taking that route and saying, oh, you beat on me, you know what I'm saying, and all of that now. So you got that. And I think that's basically the final.
So you wanna summarize?
Summarizing it is, y'all little young people gotta watch out for this. Is that my mic? No, it's not my mic. But basically, you gotta summarize it as stop messing around. Stop messing around with these women that ain't got no sense about themselves. Stop messing around with folks that don't got no sense about themselves. Stop messing around with little young ones that ain't got no sense about themselves. Make sure you deal with people that got sense about themselves. If you don't, you're gonna be out here. It's good.
We got a week.
we got exactly what you need. But y'all already know what it is, man. This has been
Degenerate Gents Podcast.
Yes. I'm your boy D Witty.
I'm your boy Theo Badass.
And man, make sure y'all clean y'all motherfucking bathrooms.
That bathroom needs to be clean.
Clean that shit, man. Y'all know what it is,
disgusting.
Bro. We out this
Nobody likes a dirty bathroom.
We out this mother. But yeah, keep your house clean. Keep your mind clean. Do what you gotta do, man. Till then, y'all, we gonna holler at y'all. We got some business to take care of. Y'all done heard it, y'all done seen it. That's how it is. That's what it is. And that's when it is. We done.
We're taking donations.